we're live. Welcome, everyone. This is Chaos Hero. Decided to play a little slice from my childhood today, because we just finished up Red Dead Redemption 2 yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to 100% this game, or just play it through to the end, but we'll figure it out as we go. I played this game a lot growing up, and it is a big chunk of my childhood, this game, I'd say. Not a big chunk, a fair chunk, because I had Halo 2. And then a few other games that I remember, but this one was right in there. Yeah, that's alright, so let's open up and get started. I played a little bit of this game, so I'm just going to pick the first one here. This is a very nostalgic cutscene for me.
I gotcha! Okay, Ty, I'm it. Catch me if you can. Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
I do wonder if they're playing reverse tag or something, because he said, I'm it, and catch me. The lore.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
My dinosaur ancestors were here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists. Remember the comet! No! You
That Boomerang
mammals
looks
don't
sick.
deserve to be at the top of the food chain! No! Now to restore the natural order once and for all.
Over the top cinematics. Awesome.
Oh, my head! Never, never, never! Bye-bye. No!
Kaboom. Okay, how did you...
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Murray? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened. I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Rude! Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can. Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're going to be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the place to find one. Head down to Bly Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
All right, let's get it started. All right, so much to discuss, so much that I can't remember all of it. First of all, over-the-top cinematics. Is it needed? No, but it's awesome. Second, we have boomerangs. Yes, boomerang. I just remember a lot of this from my childhood, just throwing boomerangs around. Not me specifically, just in this game. I've always wanted a boomerang. I've never even found a good one, or one I could use to throw. Also, I do like that the game acknowledges buttons. So the action button is Y. I think it used to be a Y painted on these signs, but maybe when they ported it to PC, they changed it to just a giant exclamation point. I know it was an exclamation point on your screen.
You'll need another boomerang, mate. You'll find one down Bly Bly Station way.
I do think that's interesting. They just tell you about the action button, though. Alright, I think these are wallabies, I'm not sure. I'm apparently a Tasmanian tiger. Oh, I should also mention, I don't think I've cursed yet, but this is going to be my no cursing stream, too, so this is going to be difficult for me. Hey, koala.
G'day, Julius.
Now, if I just reroute these wires to...
I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot. What's this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple, really. It uses an oscillatory microfeeder to scan for trace energy signals that match the unique power matrix of the talismans.
Huh?
Like a big nose that sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah. And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
Thunder eggs? Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
Yeah.
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Hey, I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals to lead Ty to areas rich with them. Of course, they won't just be lying all over the place.
Just
I mean, they kind of are.
luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got to find a second boomerang. I'll see you in 2-up.
One part of me doesn't understand why this machine's already been made before I even told them I need to find the talismans. But we're going to gloss over that. So, these are thunder eggs. I kind of have a problem with them because I think they look more like geodes than thunder eggs. Because I ended up looking up what the difference was, and thunder eggs are more flat, but geodes are like caved out in the middle with crystallization. But I might be wrong. I'm willing to admit that. This name of this level I feel like is a reference to Mario's 1-up. This one says 2-up. I feel like it's a reference, but I'm not sure.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on.
Nice landing.
Listen, mate, I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
Cool.
Right. Well, where is it?
It's on top of Frill Neck Peak.
Oh, great.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, rang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
Collecting these opals, which, opals you need about 300, and you can get a Thunder Egg. Which seems a little daunting, but they're really just all over the place.
Beauty! Butler! Bonza! I got one!
Yeah. One down, 71 to go. Come on, let's get a move on.
And that is a fourth wall break. There are 72 Thunder Eggs total.
I reckon
Lots of
those
tutorial
dummies
stuff.
are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny, which was the best place to be given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time conundrum. But if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So, you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
Something like that.
Checkpoint systems are outhouses called dunnies. Each of these boxes has about 5 or 6 opals in it. So if you're ever short 5 or 6, look for a box.
Truth, Ty, you've got a fair set of choppers on you. I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? It's choppers, bite button. Never mind, Ty, move on. Have a go at those crates.
So Sonic had the homing attack. Ty's got the bite, which works like a homing attack.
Now, I was speaking to a bloke down the local watering hole, and he reckons you can use your
Auditorial.
rangs to take care of enemies and smash things.
Shoo Ripper!
He said something, now wait a minute, he said something about pressing the throw button to use them.
You can also bite them, but frills will take a step back if you try to bite them. So you're better off just throwing boomerangs. Alright, here we go. This jump you cannot make unless you have a glide, which you don't get until you get a second boomerang. But there's something in the waterfall here, and if you just angle it, you don't need to glide. 2 golden cogs.
Oh no, not more cages.
Struth! What happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your Bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a Thunder Egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
More tutorial stuff, but you can't break those with boomerang, you have to bite them. I don't need this part of the tutorial, it just tells me how to look. But something interesting about this game is Ty can't swim. He just dog paddles. And he pretends not to drown.
I I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this bloke who found 300 opal.
Yeah, he's talking about the opal machine. Yeah, I already know about that. These guys. Kangaroos. And they don't like me for some reason. Couldn't tell you why, they just don't like me. They're a little bit tougher. They take 2 rangs or 1 bite. They also won't jump back if you bite them. Now, Murray will explain that, yeah, your bite is a homing attack, so you can just... Alright, 70 to go. It does feel weird only using 1 boomerang. But until I get a second one, I'm kind of stuck with just the 1. Also, there's a counter inside my opal counter. It's got a 1 in it. That is for a super bite, which I will show off in a bit. They use it for something special. Catch. Catch. You guys don't play catch very well. Julius is here.
Yes, yes. This just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Oh, hello, Ty. You know this golden cog just might be perfect for my latest invention. The Cogulacious Boomerangorous Extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
Why, it's a machine that creates experimental techno-rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
Each level only has about 10 of them, so you need to do at least 2 levels to get 15. Catch. Alright. This is the area where I do the super bite in. So, normally, you'd get up here, you jump up here, hit the cog. But now, I can't get over there normally. I'll even show you. Oh, crap, I forgot to jump. You need to glide, or you need a double jump, which, you get a little bit of a double jump in this game, but the glide is how it comes from. You get a little bit more height when you start gliding. But, if I get really close, and then I do this, super bite, gotta hold down B for this. Just barely. Now I'm in an area that I shouldn't be in because I need a second boomerang to get around here. Come on. No, it didn't. Annoying. Well, there is a solution if I can't get that one. 2, actually. 1, I gotta come back with the second boomerang. But the second solution is I have to get a magnet from a basket when that is the last one I need. Got 208 so far. Oh, here we go. That's no problem. So these picnic baskets can either have a meat pie in it or a magnet. And they'll be broken up in sections of quarters. So you might get one that's full, half, or a quarter. I don't think there's one that has 3 quarters, but I might be wrong. This is a power-up that they never explain. Don't ask me what this is. It's never explained. But I think it's cool. But the only thing bad about it is if you get in water, it goes away.
That wasn't a half bad effort, Ty. I reckon with a
Thanks,
little
Mark.
more practice, you'll get there. Cool!
Alright, one more to go. I could go forward, but I want to go back because I missed some stuff. Also this. And this. Alright. Oh, I can't make that jump. Crap. Alright, it looks like I have to go forward and backtrack. So long as I don't get too close, I won't grab the second boomerang, which I don't want to do that yet. For no reason in particular. Also, there is one reason. I kind of want to see if I could technically beat the level without a second boomerang. I have one idea that might work. Catch. I think it's technically possible to beat Ty with only one boomerang, but the last level has a really hard part in it where the jump is impossible unless you have to glitch it by getting hit by an enemy. Which I'm all for beating a game at a disadvantage, but I'm not good at glitches. So this enemy can't be hurt by boomerangs. Got an exoskeleton. Gotta get behind him and bite him. I'm actually pretty close to the open limit. And while you only need 300 to beat the open machine, there is only 300 in every level. Alright, I've gotten most of everything, I think. Yep, this is where I was. Picking up the last of the opals. I don't need to hurry. Thank you anyway. Alright, 20 opals left, so I should just have the last area. Alright, so there's a couple opals there. But I think if I get a magnet, I can avoid the second boomerang. Extra life. I'll get the second boomerang eventually. I just want to see if I can do this. I might be short on opals. I'm too short. That magnet might work then.
Well, it looks like today wasn't a complete waste of time.
He's gonna explain
You
gliding,
seem to
even though I don't have a
learned
second
thing or
boomerang.
two. Oh, yeah, you're too right. You know, there's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
I'm not. Don't have a second
Well,
boomerang.
what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use two boomerangs to glide long distances.
How?
It's simple, really. You jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. see if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
I can't do that, so gotta do something else. Get some height. Alright, hold still. That might work. Ah. That's getting dumb. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can get it from here. This isn't gonna work, but I want to try it. Oh, it worked!
Ripper!
Cool.
Look at that. Me mate's mate was telling the truth after all. Just as well I didn't call for an ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You can race the clock to win another thunder egg.
Right. I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging from me. Let's head back to the Bly station.
Right. I'm a little impressed I did that. I'll pat myself on the back. Normally, you're not supposed to be able to do that. So I gotta go back. I don't see the one opal though, so I gotta get that one, and then I gotta find a magnet.
Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you, but a bunch of frills stole it. You'll have to take them all on to get it back.
Alright. There's a basket over here, I think. Yep. Alright, give me a magnet. There we go. And because there's only 1 or 2 opals left in the level, the magnet brings it right to you. Otherwise, it would just bring all the opals that are nearby to you. And we're done. Did it give me a... Yeah, it did. Alright. I'm using the super bite. Although I could have against the thrills. That might have been interesting. Great idea. Alright, now the mushrooms. These will take you back to the start of the level. Or close to it.
Welcome to the track. Race to the finish.
No time to explain. These, what do you call them, light rings, are pretty easy to see, but when you start messing with underwater and stuff, they get more difficult to see. Also, I feel like they were brighter on the original Xbox version, but I might be wrong. Also, don't jump over that. It won't count.
You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the bellyaches. Case of the bellyaches. I reckon you've earned this. Whoa, you beauty!
I think that's everything, honestly. No, I'm missing a cog. Where am I missing a cog? Oh, the mushrooms again. I'll use those to get back. Oh, I think I know where I'm missing it. Crap. I'm still debating if I want 100% this game, but this level at least I want 100%. Yeah, it's over there. There we go. Alright, That's everything. Let's get out of here.
I found it! I found it!
Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move.
Well, we're down by 1.
We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
These doors will now open because I have a second boomerang, but there is a glitch where you could jump right here, bite down, and go right through it. But with also a second boomerang, you can literally glide over it. What level is this? Walk in the park? No. You should. This will give me a second set of boomerangs. Not ones I can use, but ones I can technically use.
Barrier Reef,
I'll
full
explain
of
later.
beautiful fish, friendly natives, and inviting sandy beaches. It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
And Ty doesn't. I'll be honest, I don't remember the popping sound from the original game. There they are. Second set of boomerangs. I can't use them yet because I can't swim. Yep, can't get to them. But there's stuff over here I can get. Alright, it's a good start. And a golden cog. Let's go say hi to Rex.
Ty, mate, good to see you again.
G'day, Rex. You saved anyone today?
Funny you should say that. Elle went for a bit of a swim out near Danger Spike.
Danger Spike? Where's that, Rex?
It's a nice little spot, not too far from Shark Reef.
Yeah, and?
Well, anyway, she's an excellent swimmer, but she hasn't come home yet. I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Struth.
I'm on lifeguard duty, so could you have a look for me?
Well, I would, mate, but I can't swim.
Tell you what, I'll teach you. Follow me. When you're in water, press the bite button to dive, then tap the jump button to start swimming.
Okay. Wish me luck.
By the way, those boomerangs of yours won't work underwater, but I got a prezi for you that'll fix that. These are aquarangs. I found them in
Where'd
an
they go?
old shipwreck years ago. They cut through water like a hot
didn't grab
knife
them.
through butter. If you can dive under the water and grab them, well, then they're all
Did
yours.
I grab them? I don't think so. No, they're still there. I just couldn't see them for some reason.
Good one. The aquarangs work like regular boomerangs, but you can only use them underwater. Oh, and one other thing. You're not a fish, mate, so keep an eye on your air supply.
Yeah, thanks, Rex.
Use the aquarang to hit this switch. It'll open the shark door so you can be on your way.
Sweet.
This also opens up a whole area of other glitches I'll try to explain later. But, oh, one thing that's could be a glitch, could not be. If I take any damage and then jump in the water, it still gives me full oxygen, so when I come back up, full health. Yeah.
Great work, Ty. You've learned how to swim and use those aquarangs. With a bit of practice, you'll be a champion swimmer just like me.
You beauty.
This is my good mate. She'll show you the way to Danger Spike. Good luck, mate.
Hey,
She will
Ty,
forever be
You
unnamed.
can swim faster by tapping the jump button to gain speed. Let's go find Elle.
No idea who this seahorse is, but she will forever be unnamed. I'm busy. This is where the game kind of opens up. It's kind of linear, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff to explore, so you don't have to follow the arrows. Which is kind of nice. It's both open and linear at the same time, I suppose. Some levels are more linear than others. These sea levels are fairly open. Which is kind of nice. Save the basket. Alright, 2 down. 3 more to get another boomerang. Oof. That's how you know you didn't make it in water. Alright, let's have another look around.
Oh, dearie me. My sweet little angels have wandered off exploring. Now I can't find them anywhere. Please,
I don't know
can you
if she's
help
a seahorse. I'm not sure what she is.
Yay!
Oof, 8 of them.
Thank you. Oh, why me?
No, I refuse.
Yippee!
I've already lost 1.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Woohoo!
2 more. No idea where they could be, though. I did the minefield already. If not, just grab these. No. I'm busy. There's another one. Don't get too close to those big fish. They'll swallow you whole. I don't think it hurts you, but it wastes time, which could end up killing you. There's the last one. 8 out of 8. Boom. Half. Alright. Still okay.
My
There you go.
babies. My precious babies. Thank you so much, little orange fish creature. How can I ever repay you? Hey, I know. You can have this sparkly rock I found in the sand. All right.
So, I mean, it looks like it's carved out like a geode. It doesn't look like a thunder egg, I think. But I'm also not a geologist, so take my words with grains of salt. Or seawater. Alright, where to next? Boom. There's a path hidden right here. Here we go. Lots of stuff to do over here. More crabs, so exoskeletons have to bite. Go this way first. For the longest time, I didn't know this was a path because I couldn't see this. The depth perception. The depth perception underwater makes the sand seem like that's not a path; it's just a wall. And this one took a little while for me to figure out too. Button in here. There we go. We have to go all the way around. I think these longfish are supposed to be like barracudas or something, but I might be wrong. I'm also not a zoologist. This reminds me of that fish from the Finding Nemo movie right at the beginning. I think it's that movie's in Australia. That's another thing too, is anything that's Australian, that came from Australia, if it has an Australian theme, was given government funding, I think, because the government wants to spread Australian culture or something. Not like it's a bad thing, but like that show Bluey, how it's vaguely Australian. It's because it's government funded, or they get a bit of government kickback because they make it that way. So Thai was basically people going to EA and say, well, I want to make the most Australian game ever. And they said, go for it. And they were slightly funded by the government. Gave them a bit of money. If that makes any sense. I'm probably over-explaining this in the worst way possible. It's not completely government funded, but it gets a kickback or something. Something over there? I don't remember. I'll check. I grabbed that already. All the opals. Yeah, I grabbed that already. Oh, I might not be able to get to Shark Reef. Or Danger Spike. Because there's one button that's pretty far that I don't know if I can hit. Now we'll give it a shot. This is the level I'm basically going to decide if I want to do 100% or not. Because if I lose anything on this level, I don't want to go looking around for it for an hour. Alright. Also, this mud is dangerous, because it's quicksand. Let's move back and forth to get out of it, or get close enough to the edge. Alright. This puzzle up here is really interesting, and I like it a lot, because I was able to figure this out when I was a kid. But it took me a minute, I'll be honest. I didn't understand this at all, because this quicksand right here, you can't get through it, so you have to hit the coconuts. Oh, I don't know if Murray explained this or not, but pressing the LT button, the LT trigger, not button, will put you in Ty's view, which lets you specifically aim boomerangs. Whereas normally, Hy just uses his own homing attack system. There we go. Another one for the books. This game came out a lot with all the other platformers back in the early 2000s. Where you needed a mascot to be a platformer. But I really like it. I don't think you need a mascot to be a platformer, but there's a lot of mascot platformers. Mario, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, I suppose. Is that a platformer? Probably. Still. I think this is a geyser. Yeah, we'll wait. Ty has some interesting animations while he's waiting. He'll start spinning his boomerangs around and whatnot. Or scratching himself with it. Talk about spinning boomerangs, you choose to scratch yourself. Good job, Ty. Or bite flies in the air. Alright, whatever, Ty. You do you. 6 to go. There's a few places that I can't quite remember where they are. Excuse me. Not here, obviously. I think one of them is over here. There's that too. Alright, that's done. Yep, right here. You're the one I always miss. Hopefully I don't miss anymore. Alright, let's get back on the path. Make a little more progress on this main area. It has the most opals, I think. Oh, speaking of which. Nope, jump. That it? Oh, you're here and there. Nope. Alright, on this island. Alright, golden cog over there. The reason I keep diving into the water is because it is so much faster to just dive in than to deal with Ty swimming like this. At least in my opinion, it might be placebo.
Careful, Ty. Those eels look pretty nasty.
I'm a little surprised you stuck around and showed me the way. Alright, gotta go this way, because there's stuff. Yep, found you. One more of you, but I don't remember where it is. Oh wait, no I do. It's on the island. Which specific one? I'll show you later.
Why me? Stay out of the way of those sharks. They're big meanies. Press the action button to swim into the cage. Press the action button again to swim out.
It's just that easy. Did I miss one? No, we're good. There is something weird about these cages, and I think you can't drown inside them, but I'm not 100%. Ow. Out of my way. I missed. I did. So maybe animation takes off the timer or something. I would rather just swim past all these guys, but I need these opals. Don't think there's any out there, though. But I should check. Nope. Ow. See, I don't know if I can hit this button right here. Oh, I can. Cool.
Hey, Ty.
Goodbye, nameless seahorse. You hold still. Alright. Alright. Getting close to the end of my time for my first part, so as soon as we hit 50 minutes, I think I'm gonna pause for a second, and then I'll finish up the rest of the stream after. Take a break. But I want to find this Philippi. There we go. I don't care about cheap viewers, fuck off. Alright, gonna take a short break. Be right back.